the jungler and Jarvan 4. Shyvana has some very good scaling, especially if they get the dragon. So I think that's gonna be their win condition right here. Prayers up for the Thailand players right here for their fight, and they will need to win this game to be crowned the champions. 1SNAP Esports will have to do their best to deny that. Right? Ito, win condition. Sorry, man. Go ahead, man.
It's actually a really good composition here coming from Space Gamer Kallyx, having that Jarvan for the Cataclysm. They also have the Darius for the additional frontline and execute damage. And having the Braum secures the Misfortune and the Corki. So they have a lots of siege damage coming in here for Space Gamer Kallyx. And with the bullet time, after that Cataclysm, it's going to be such a wombo combo here for Space Gamer Kallyx.
Right, let's see. So that's the theory right there. That's going to be their win condition during the fights. Let's see how they are going to be executing right here. So it's going to be a pretty safe early game for both teams again. And go ahead, man. GG, please do introduce the blue side.
So for the blue side here, Space Gamer Kallyx, you have Andy as the Darius in the Baron lane. Jarvan in the jungle. Corki in the mid lane, and for the Dragon laners, we have the Misfortune and the Braum.
Alright, and on the red side, it's going to be 1SNAP Esports. Their Baron laner is going to be the Camille by Baron. The jungler is going to be Shyvana by Vambby. The mid champion is going to be this Aurelion Sol by Rogue. And the Dragon laners, the support, is going to be the Alistar by Den. And the ADR is going to be the Shaya by DoidoiDR. Again, this is game number 2. Kallyx already won game number 1. They're one more game. This is match point for them, championship point for them already. If they win this, they will be crowned as the champion. So 1SNAP Esports will have to do everything they have. Treat this as their last game, and man, bring their A game just to try to drag this into game number 3. But right at the top, it's gonna be the good grab right there by the Andy. That's a very, very big damage coming into that Camille. Camille will have to do better in the exchanges at the top if she wants to win the lane. But
yeah, very nice poke there coming in from the Corki as well. They're having priority now over this Scuttle Crab. Let's see which team will acquire this. They're losing so much health in this team fight. Nice stun here from the Aurelion Sol, but a little bit of overextension by him, so they will back away for now. Flashes has been used here in exchange for both teams. Misfortune losing that flash as well, so that will be a crucial summoner spell here for this Misfortune, although he still has the barrier and lots of protection from the Braum and the Jarvan, but it's still something to worth considering because they have so much engaged tools here on the side of 1SNAP Esports. The Dragon Form from the Shyvana, the hook shot from the Camille with the Hextech Ultimatum, and the Alistar with that headbutt pulverize. So they have to play it a little bit more safe here. And speaking of safe, that's engaged here in the top lane. Nice trading here, but the shield from the Camille will allow him to survive that a little bit.
Right.
Just a little bit.
Yes, interesting to see right here, man. Look at this, the Rift Scuttlers right here. Both are taken by the blue side. That is going to expand their map control in this early part of the game. And that's okay, since Shyvana really doesn't really want to roam at this point of the game. But man, the goal that will give your team is going to be something. All right, we are now 3 minutes into the game, and the timer for the Drake is going to be starting. It's going to be an Infernal Drake right here. Kallyx, Corki will do some pokes on Rogue, and we should see some TPs coming in. There we go. GAMBLINGX is going to go home right away.
Yeah, very safe laning phase here for both teams. At most, the top lane is the one that trading a lot, but no kills picked up here for both teams. Gold lead is just a little over 300.
True.
And it's a safe laning phase for both teams. And as the dragon will spawn in the next 20 seconds, this is where we will see a team fight. This is where we will see which team can execute their win condition in terms of objective control.
Right. At the top, it's still a poking game between the two. Hexax Ultimatum is going to be used by on the Darius right there. Darius is already very low, and execute right there is not going to be enough, or is it? Yes, good timing right there to get that fruit, and Camille survives with a sliver of life, and that's going to be it for that clash up there. And we're not done yet here in the Dragon Pit. It's a party right now. River is so colorful, but everyone will not opt for a risky play right here. They will try to look for an opening or even a pick off right here before they go for that dragon. That's going to be a very good decision right there. Red team dragging this out is going to cause for the package to burn down, so this is going to be very good for 1Snap Esports. Let's see how this will end at this part of the game.
Yeah, they're already setting up vision here by 1Snap Esports on the Dragon Pit. We're seeing them a while ago securing that Scuttle Crab, so they have the upper hand here so far, but they have to respect the Jarvan's gap close with that Flag and Drag and Cataclysm, because it can actually turn the tides of this game.
Sure.
And we're seeing them now zoning out some of the members here of 1Snap Esports, but they're responding with a push in the bottom lane and the mid lane as Space Gamer Kallyx are looking to start the dragon already.
And it's the there it is. That's Rogue just looking for a distance for the it's not gonna hit. It's gonna be a clash right here. Hexax Ultimatum is already used. Cataclysm is also gonna be used on that Kallyx. It is a fight right here. Shyvana's already very low. Will have to back away somehow. She's still alive. Alison's gonna go down, and that's two champions dying onto the red side. Only one on the blue, and this should be the opening that they need to get this dragon. Shyvana is going to be denied. That's three champions, correct me. Three champions dying on the red side, and Kallyx takes the fight and takes the dragon. 3-1 on the scoreboard, plus a 2k gold lead, plus the Infernal Drake in their
That was
belts.
a very nice execution here by Space Gamer Kallyx. They also denied the engage here coming in from the Shyvana because of that Glacial Fissure onto 3. The Misfortune managed to kite out the members of 1Snap Esports, and this allowed them to just deal damage onto the enemy team and avoid damage from 1Snap Esports, securing that 3-for-1 trade in terms of kills, securing the dragon, and now they can actually have a pressure here in the Rift Herald if they decide to, because we're seeing a 2,500 gold lead by this team, but there's going to be an engage here in the mid lane. Corki here gets crowd controlled, and it's going to be a kill here by the Aurelion Sol with the help of the Alistar to gain that numbers advantage here in the Rift Herald area.
All right, that's a very big pick off right here. They needed that badly to get back into this game. Hexax Ultimatum on the Braum is going to erase the Braum. Braum doesn't like that at all. And here we go. It's going to be a fight. Cataclysm is going to be casted by the Jarvan. I don't know what happened right there. But there is Darius for the team. Everyone will run away from that Darius. Darius deals so much damage, and one dunk on them can be very catastrophic for them. They will be satisfied with that win right there. 3-4 on the board. They are Shyvana is in out of place, man. What are you doing there? That's not a place for you, but Shyvana is gonna die, and it's gonna be a tie on the board. 25 to 24k, just a 1k gold lead onto the red side. But this is an opening for blue side to get to get Shelly right here, and Shelly is not gonna be contested at all by the red side after that.
Yeah, and I have to point it out, that was a little bit of a miscoordination coming in from Space Gamer Kallyx, because the bullet time came in too early, and after Misfortune ended that bullet time, because the enemy team 1Snap Esports were far away from that ulti area already, Jarvan flag and drag out and then went in back with the Cataclysm, stopping trapping 4 members of 1Snap Esports. However, Misfortune doesn't have the bullet time already, so if he saved that ulti for that Cataclysm, they would have gotten 4 kills in that team fight.
Man, first turret down, Camille. Split push is real and expect more of that later in this game. Baron keeping the team afloat as of the moment. This Camille split push is gonna be the plan later on in this game. And let's see. Nasa taas po si Rogue ngayon. The blue team did get the Rift Herald for them. Let's see what kind of setup are they gonna be doing with that. I think they're gonna use it for the next dragon of the game. They have that opportunity right now.
They have the opportunity right now after picking up the Rift Herald. They can actually spawn it in the bottom lane or the mid lane when the dragon is close to spawning here. But Alistar getting caught out a little bit, opted to use that unbreakable will to try and survive the true damage here from the Darius. He will stay alive from that burn, but he is very close to dying, and that gives numbers advantage now for Space Gamer Kallyx to push out the mid lane and the bottom lane. We're seeing them rotate quite quickly and consistently here to gain the upper hand against 1SNAP Esports, but they have to respect the damage coming in here from the Aurelion Sol, the engage from the Shyvana with that dragon form. And we're gonna see it. The apprehend missing here from the Darius. Nice stun here by the Aurelion Sol, but no follow-up so far. 10 seconds remaining before the dragon spawns here, and they're trying to collapse onto the bot side, but they're hesitating a little bit. Rift Herald has been spawned. Hextech ultimatum onto the Darius. Dragon form here by the Shyvana. Bursted out that Darius. They're following up now onto this Corki. They will get 2 kills here. But on the other side, Alistar here zoning out the other members of Space Gamer Kallyx. They almost got a kill here onto this Zaya, but they lost one member again. Losing that Jarvan is essential to 1SNAP Esports securing this Mountain Dragon, and they will look to extend their gold lead. They will look to push mid lane and disengage for now because they have a lot of cash in their pockets. They want to reset and cash in for their items.
1SNAP Esports telling you, man, that's how you get back into the game. 1SNAP Esports takes the fight, takes the dragon, and takes the lead. We have a 1k gold lead on 1SNAP Esports. This is looking good. Camille doing so much work on the turrets right now. Mid turret is almost gone earlier, but man, this top turret is history down onto the record books. And here we go. While that's happening, he's out of there, gets in, gets out, gets paid. Camille is not done yet. He's gonna pressure the top again, so that's very good right there. That's gonna mess with the minds of Kallyx right now, and with that, they have a 2k gold lead.
Yeah, 2,000 gold lead here coming in from 1SNAP Esports, but almost a good apprehend here coming in from Andy. He's trying to secure this Scuttle Crab for this next objective. However, Shyvana is not allowing him to secure this. He will try to disengage with the movement speed, but there is Camille with a slow Hextech ultimatum being used. Dragon form here by the Shyvana. The Noxian Guillotine nearly kills this champion. However, he will try to survive and will survive with a sliver of health.
And that's the second time Shyvana ate Darius already. One on the dragon take right there. Darius just melted. So Darius is right now dragon food at the top. The top turret is taking so much damage right now, and that should be history. Stun right here is gonna save that turret, and that turret is gonna live for another day. Right.
Nice defense here coming in from the Aurelion Sol. Dodoi taking a lot of damage here in the mid lane after the poke here from the Corki, but there is the Alistar for the protection. Guardian Angel picked up here by the Shyvana to allow him to get that second life after he engages with that dragon form. It will allow him to have that second chance in terms of dealing damage onto the front lines and back lines as well of Space Gamer Kallyx.
Alright, in the mid naman, Blue Champions, Kallyx Gaming wants to pressure this mid turret right here, but 2 champions on the red side make the 3 will not allow them to get that. That's a very important turret to keep because that opens up the objectives for your team. The Baron is already available, by the way. Darius is here again, alone, looking for someone. If he gets spotted here, it's going to be bad news for Blue Team, but no, he is going to be able to go home after that. Alright.
Yeah, almost a crucial moment there for Space Gamer Kallyx. If they lose the Darius, that will be a go signal for 1SNAP Esports to start the Baron take. And it's going to be a little bit hard for the Jarvan to get that steal because 1SNAP Esports has the Alistar. He has that headbutt to prevent the engage from the Jarvan, which has the Guardian Angel so far. So that's both junglers getting that second life with that Guardian Angel, and that allows them to consistently pressure and zone the other members for their carries.
All right, DoidoiDR right here is pretty confident right now, man. Baron is split pushing the top lane again. This again will play with the minds of Kallyx right here. This is gonna be their tier 2 third gonna be pushed if ever they leave this alone. So Darius has no choice but to try to defend that. But you saw DoidoiDR earlier invading the jungle of the blue side already. That's how confident 1SNAP Esports are already at this point of the game. But Corki with the package is gonna be able to push it out. It gets the respect of the red team. But with this Drake coming up, I think there's gonna be a clash at this point forward. Let's prepare for it, man.
Yeah, package is available for the Corki. Is trying to poke out the members of 1SNAP Esports to push them out of the objective. However, Darius is having a little bit of a hard time here in top lane because of that poke from the Camille, especially with the true damage skill here by this champion. There's going to be a gank here. Nice apprehend. The rocket has been used here by the Corki. Hextech ultimatum for that disengage. He won't be able to escape for now because of that flash in. Nice apprehend once again. The Noxian guillotine here has been reduced because of that barrier from the Camille. He will try to stay alive, but he will fall down onto the hands of the Darius. Meanwhile, Dragon has been picked up here by 1SNAP Esports by the Shyvana, but the bullet time zoning them out a little bit is going to be the Camille falling down only on the side of 1SNAP Esports. So they're happily taking this objective for the health of that Camille.
Once again, 1SNAP Esports Camille right here. See Baron breaking the decision making of Kallyx right here, and because of that, when Corki went up to help the Darius for that kill on the Camille, Dragon was already started because that was the opening that 1SNAP Esports were looking for. Camille, yes, you said happily will die for the cause, and that is gonna be 1SNAP Esports pulling ahead in this game. They now have a 4K gold lead and another Drake on their belts.
Yeah, such a huge lead here for 1SNAP Esports, and this allows them to create more pressure all over the map. The Baron now is one of their targets. They can easily burn down this objective with the consistent damage coming in from the Shyvana, from the Camille, from the Aurelion Sol, and the Xayah. However, Baron is still split pushing here in the bot side of the map against the Darius. He might be able to survive the Darius here in this laning phase, but we're seeing
at the top
engage here and the top side of the map. Aurelion Sol flashing out defensively after that cataclysm from that Jarvan. So that's a good trade for both teams because Jarvan doesn't have that trap anymore, but Aurelion Sol is very prone to engage.
Alright, here's gonna be a battle again on this Darius and Camille. Both of these champions have a bad blood against each other. Darius is already very low, but Camille has to be careful still. At the top, it's gonna be a TP for this one. It's Darius just trying to push this out now. This time, though, Baron is gonna be started by the red team. Let's head over there. Baron is already half HP right here. Blue team knows about this. Red team will back away. It was just a bait. They won't get anything about with that bait, but good attempt though. And still temporary peace is still up 5-8 still on the scoreboard. Just a 2K lead this time onto the blue side. Make that 3K. So slowly but surely Kallyx is chipping away on this lead.
Yeah, especially because of that advantage of the Darius. Despite having that gold deficit from that Camille, he's actually the one pressuring here in the bot side of the map, shoving out the wave, putting it onto the towers of 1SNAP Esports in the bot side of the map. But we're seeing Corki here getting caught out a little bit, nearly getting CC'd by that Alistar, so he will disengage successfully. Still trying to apply pressure over this objective. The Baron is a very, very juicy objective, but they might just wait out for the next dragon because that is a more achievable and not at all much risky of an objective. rather than the Baron because it will reduce your durability. It will damage you as well. But here in the bottom lane, Darius here getting kited out by the
Alright.
Camille. Hextech Ultimatum is available. Barrier being used here by the Darius, but he will fall down here onto the hands of the Camille because of that outplay. The evasion of Camille with that hook shot, with that slow, allows him to make that outplay onto the Darius, and that is the go signal now for 1Snap Esports on the Baron.
Camille cutting off the head of Darius. Darius did not like it at all, but will have to wait in the base right here. Alistar is going to be zoning everyone out. Pulverized right there. And the stun of the Realm Soul. Brom's ultimate comes up. MF ultimate will not hit anyone at all. This is Red Team getting the better half of this fight, but it's not done yet. The Baron is already down. Blue side, mission accomplished. It's time to go home, reset, and set up for this push. Are they going to be able to create a hole in this base this time? That's the big question. Gold lead tie, we have a 5k gold lead. It's not that much at this point of the game. We're already 20 minutes into the game.
Yeah. The goal lead is not that much, but this is the final fight, the final objective, the Elder Dragon. It is a Cloud Dragon, so not that much damage increase. However, it's still an Elder Dragon with so much burn. Right. And 1Snap Esports are already starting this. Camille is still applying pressure in the top side of the map, but now we're seeing Jarvan engaging with Flag and Drag. Misfortune here has the bullet time. Nice headbutt here onto this Jarvan, but he has the blast cone for that in. Again, Dragon Form being used here. Flag and Drag, who will get this fight? It's going to be Red Team. 1Snap Esports securing this Elder Dragon, and now this is going to be the signal for them to engage. Bullet time being used here by the Misfortune. Featherstorm being used here defensively, and now they're trying to disengage here away from 1Snap Esports, but the Dragon Form here by the Shyvana traps the Jarvan inside his own Cataclysm. However, Aurelion Sol is trapped inside too, but Camille here split pushing in the mid lane. The other members of 1Snap Esports are looking to push the bottom side of the map. Darius here 1v1 with Camille, but with the Elder Dragon, he will take so much damage. He needs to disengage. He needs to not die this time, but Xayah getting caught out here. Doesn't have the Featherstorm. The GA has been proc. The Brom here ready for that slow, ready for that stun. They will secure a kill here onto the Xayah, and that will be a little bit of a worse trade, but they lost the mid lane inhibitor.
Alright, inhibitor turret down. Oh no, 1Snap Esports Femme Fatale pulling ahead in this game. We are now looking at a 10k gold lead onto their side, and they can use that to their advantage at this point of the game. What a fight at the Dragon Pit earlier. I thought it was going to be a smite take, but in the end it is going to be Xayah who takes it for the red team. Jarvan 4 falling down right there. His exit was cut, and because of that his head was cut. So very many good series of events right here for 1Snap Esports, and definitely they have the momentum of the game. They're not done yet with their pushes right now, but I think they're gonna be waiting for the next Baron of the game before they want to try to end this game right now, because man, still anyone's right at this point. Lakas pa rin ng blue side dito, right? Kallyx is not a joke even at this point of the game. So 1Snap will have to take a methodical approach in finishing this game.
Yeah, they have to play it a little bit more safe. Even though they have the Elder Dragon, they still have to respect the damage coming in from the Corki, coming in from the Misfortune. That bullet time is very essential for the side of what do you call it? It's Space Gamer Kallyx, but the Guardian Angel from the Camille will allow him to have no fear engaging onto this champion. The Baron now will spawn, and this is going to be a priority for 1Snap Esports. They have so much lead now and pressure all over the map. But speaking of pressure, they're already starting a team fight here. Package being used to close the gap. Ulti here by the Aurelion Sol. He doesn't have the flash anymore. He managed to escape now miraculously, but the Baron here will be secured by 1Snap Esports. Bullet time invested, so that is key skill being used here by the Misfortune. Camille here managed to secure an inhibitor tower, so that is 2 inhibitor towers down already on the side of Space Gamer Kallyx. And 1Snap Esports are looking to just push the mid lane and the top side of the map. Featherstorm being used here defensively. And offensively, he has the snare for that additional damage, but he will not use it. That is a very huge star here from the Aurelion Sol. This is a go signal if they ever want to commit onto this. It only lands onto the Jarvan, but they are trying to make a kill here onto the Misfortune. The stasis has been used here defensively. They are engaging here. Nice defenses here by the Braum, but the Feather Storm coming in here by the Xayah. The feather damage is so insane. Aurelion Sol is just unstoppable right now. Last will being used here. Desperation play by Space Gamer Kallyx, but it's still going to be One Snap Esports securing their own win in this best of 3 series. The score is now tied and we're moving on to championship point.